To begin, directly from your SWYMO dashboard, we're going to click on Business Tools and access your Business Center. Now we're inside the Business Center. You can make note of the URL app.swymo.ai, and you can bookmark it, but you really have no reason to do so, as you can access it directly from your SWYMO dashboard. To begin, we're going to go to Settings, and we're going to make sure that everything on your business profile is set up exactly the way that you want it. Make sure that your address is right. Make sure that you've got your legal business name in here the right way. Your website is in here. We will have already had most of this set up for you based on the onboarding form that you submitted, but just give it a once over to make sure that everything is correct. From there, there's a couple more things that we need to do. And to understand these, we're going to begin in the automations. We take a deeper dive into these in your resource library in the Business Center CRM section, but just know that we've already created a series of workflows for you so that when somebody does an in-body scan, they're going to be receiving communication as though it comes from your business. Explain to them exactly what the in-body scan does, important metrics, why it's important to do regular scans. What we're doing is driving them back to do subsequent scans on your machine, because every scan is an upsell opportunity and a chance for you to engage your clients. So all of these things are set in draft mode, and you're able to customize and edit every single workflow. Text messages and emails go out to your clients, but they're pretty much set up and ready to go. So in order to make sure that those things go out, we need to come into Settings, and we need to go to the phone system. You might have to set up your 2FA, so I'm going to do that quickly here. All right. So what this means, we're adding a phone number to your account so that you can send out those text messages, because they have to come from somewhere. Now, everybody asks, I wondered the same thing as a business owner, can I use an existing phone number? The answer is no, you cannot. So this will be very simply anybody that does an in-body scan or any communication that you generate from your backend business center will come from this phone number. So we're going to add a phone number, and you're going to want to filter by your area code. Pick one that's in your business, for example, and do this in the first part of the phone number. And then just pick one that you think is something that your customers will recognize, that doesn't seem like it's an out of state, out of town area code, something that has some sort of familiarity to it. And you're going to go ahead and purchase that phone number. When you do so, it's probably going to ask you to verify. You'll need to do so with a driver's license verification, taking pictures of yourself on your phone. But this process will take just a couple minutes. So that's all you have to do to purchase a phone number. From here, our team will go in and make sure that we get the phone number approved so that you are able to send out text messages. Now, all the emails are going to work regardless. So if for any reason at all you decide you don't want to go through this and you have no desire to communicate to your customer base via text message, you don't have to do this step. All the emails are going to work. But as you know, a lot of people miss emails, they go to spam, and text messages are a great way to ensure that your clients get every message that you want to send them. One last note. You are responsible for paying for the text messages and emails that are sent out from your CRM. You can see all those charges directly inside of your backend business center. To provide some sort of perspective, from a nutrition client standpoint, when we set all of this up for a nutrition business, we automate every bit of communication for an entire year. Recipes of the week, nutrition tips of the week, those come via email. We have an entire year's worth of text messages where there's 30 text messages for the first 30 days, then one every other day for the next 30 days, and then 2 a week for the next 30. After the first 3 months, they get 2 text messages a week for the rest of the year. All of that communication going out for an entire year ends up costing just a few dollars per client. So in my eyes, from a business owner perspective, again, for a few dollars to manage a client that would have done business with me, paying me $100 a month to do nutrition, it's a drop in the bucket. It makes a lot of sense. So again, just understand that you're responsible for those charges. You can do as much marketing as you want through there, or as little marketing as you want. But we have it set up so that your clients are going to get just a handful of text messages and emails when they do their first in-body scan. From there, you can customize and build it however you like. And one quick note, please take down any Contact Us forms that include a phone number as a part of that form that exist on your website currently. You can put them into draft mode or remove them completely, but you will be able to put them right back up as soon as we get your A2P text message services approved. Typically, it only takes a few days, but there's just very specific language that must be on those Contact Us forms, and Twilio will check your website to make sure that it's compliant. You're not necessarily doing anything wrong. Just when you're using a major backend CRM like this, There's very specific steps that must be done the right way. So that'll help us get your phone number approved as quickly as possible.